grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Cryptomason, and welcome back to the Cryptomason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now today, we are back for another daily market update. We've got a lot of stuff to cover. We're going to cover fire blocks, altcoins, Bitcoin, S&P 500, what happened in the Fed FOMC meeting, which should be called a FOMO meeting, actually. I think that'd be way cooler, not FOMC. But what is happening in the market? 1.68 trillion. So we did yesterday get above 1.7. I did see that. We did get above 1.7, which was actually expected. BTC is following the lines that I drew in the last video. As you can see, this momentum wave could easily continue up here. This is the 12-hour chart, right? So if this continues, Bitcoin will be looking good. But you can never count on this money flow to, for sure go down. Like, you really have to be clear that it's going down. But one thing for sure is the momentum wave is curving down exactly like this other one, right? And this thing that I have circled here is a small momentum wave above the zero line. So this should be easy for you to understand. The momentum wave tracks like the momentum of the move, right? So if we go look at this big run up we had in October, you can see the blue momentum wave was thick and big, like thicker than Nicki Minaj type shit here, right? Going crazy, and the green money flow was very thick too, right? And then we've entered now a period of red money flow where EMAs, right, these lines right here, exponential moving averages, are in the gray, and they're in the gray, right? And not in the blue and white like over here. But what I also see is these converging right here soon to a point. Because if we look at the 4-hour, it's basically doing that, right? This is converging to a point right there. You can see the lines getting closer and closer. There's still that blue and white one in there. Honestly, Bitcoin, right? Zooming out, we're between this 40K and 30K. Bitcoin has to make up its mind. Either we're going to go and touch this, or either we're going to go and touch this. Like, that's my opinion, and that's how simple it really is right now. We go and touch this, or we touch this, and then we see what happens. If we break through this, amazing. If we break down through this, very bad. Like, very bad. But also, I think a lot of people are going to be buyers as soon as that happens. So it might be hard to break through that. Now, looking at the S&P 500 on the month, like, this is still going down. And you guys got to realize 8.76% is big for something like the S&P 500, right? In the past 5 days, 2.23%. That's a lot for traditional finance stuff, especially the S&P 500. We're used to just going over here and seeing, oh, wow, like this is up 450,000%. We're used to going and seeing all these. By the way, CoinMarketCap changed this, and it's horrendous. Like, I sort this by the biggest gainers, and I see all the shit coins. Damn, CoinMarketCap just screwing up. Volume under 100 billion. I use the 100 billion as a benchmark, right? If it's over 100 billion, it's a good volume day. BTC dominance. If we zoom out to the altcoins now, we see all altcoins are red. We've got a couple outliers. BitTorrent. I'm not a big fan of BitTorrent. T-Fuel is great, right? The Theta and T-Fuel are pumping. Sand as well. Now, moving on to some of the Bitcoin news today. We have CBS 60 Minutes is making a feature on Bitcoin Beach and the adoption of Bitcoin in El Salvador. This is pretty big. This is some mainstream stuff right here. CBS 60 Minutes. Going to get a nice Bitcoin promo. Now, what happened at the Fed? Jerome Powell was speaking. What happened with the Federal Reserve FOMC meeting? Gina here says, Chair Powell takeaways, the economy is different this time. He said that many times. She is right. I was watching it. Inflation is too high and it's gotten worse. The job market is very strong. He really made a point of saying this. The job market is very strong. The Fed is set to hike rates in March and after that, but not ready to say how much nimble, and humble. Okay. So literally this basically I was watching the 1 minute chart of Bitcoin and it was just like a snake, right? It was just a snake. So we're going to have to wait for the March meeting. There's another meeting in March. But overall it was pretty neutral, in my opinion, pretty neutral. Now, we also had the SEC rejecting Fidelity's proposed spot Bitcoin ETF. Let me give you a reminder who Fidelity is. They are these people with this logo. So we know who that is, right? SEC still rejecting even their Bitcoin ETF. Fidelity also has 4.2 trillion freaking dollars in their AUM, assets under management. Yeah, Fidelity is a big one. But they have rejected the spot Bitcoin ETF. The reason we want a spot Bitcoin ETF is because that means like people, like the institutions will actually be buying. Like when they buy in, it'll actually be buying Bitcoin and increasing the spot volume there. So they handed down its disapproval Thursday morning. Basically, they denied Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss before on this, and last week the SEC shot down a proposed spot ETF focused on Bitcoin from First Trust and Skybridge Capital on identical grounds. So they are not yet ready to let this spot ETF go through. Now, I wanted to talk about Wonderland a little bit here. Wonderland is currently getting rug pulled, basically, right? This is absolute destruction. I'm talking $9,000 to $273. There is huge drama going on with this guy, Ox Sifu, who is Michael Patron, who is a convicted felon who served time in U.S. federal prison for identity theft and fraud. Then he claimed, and he was in charge of Quadriga. He lost $195 million of Quadriga. In 2017, as a Canadian, I was using Quadriga. Luckily, I didn't have any money when they basically exit scammed. So, big drama going on with that. If you're in Wonderland, I'm sorry. You're probably going to lose all your money. He is now in charge of the Wonderland's $700 million treasury. I don't see that going well. But yeah, be careful with these, man. This might be set as the first example. It's down 60% in a day here. Looking at our cryptometer.io, we see people are buying up Solana, BNB. I always ignore the BNB. The BNB might just be to buy Binance Smart Chain tokens. So unless it's over a billion, right? We're at 792 million. This is the 3-day buy flow. I ignore it because it might just be people buying BNB to get into other coins. So, but the Matic is there, Solana's there, you know, the classic suspects, man. And if we go to the volume flow, the net volume flow, if you go to the week, the 3-day. Yeah, the 3-day Solana's the top there too. So Solana is getting that action. We can see it's sitting at $89, which I believe is an amazing dollar cost average, you know, entry for Solana. Just start buying that and start accumulating that. Now, something I bought, the most recent coin I bought, which is down from when I bought it, but I don't care. Okay, I am able to buy something and hodl until it makes me money. I have a proven track record of doing this, and it makes me thousands and tens of thousands, billions of dollars. Okay, no, I'm not a billionaire, but I will be a billionaire. Metis DAO. This is one that I bought for multiple reasons. Okay, I bought in at 100. What did I buy? $141. So I'm down a little bit. Don't care. Dollar cost average. This is an amazing project. The reasons I gave. This is a DAO project. I believe that DAOs are going to replace LLCs. Metis, this, by the way, this is from the Gold Squad Telegram. If you're not a part of the Gold Squad Telegram, join in there. Nice updates. You know, you get the first info. You never miss a video. You never miss any info from me. So they're doing DACs, which is basically a step above DAOs, where it requires 0 humans to run. So imagine you buy a car, You buy a Tesla that has self-driving capabilities. And in the future, not right now, in the future, you set this Tesla out to go be an Uber, and it's a self-driving Uber. Now you want to set it up as a DAC, which means a decentralized autonomous company. So that freaking car is a DAC, and it's an entire business that just runs itself, and you could have a fleet of Ubers that are self-driving cars. Do you see what I'm saying? That's craziness, dude. You can have these, like, each vending machine would be a DAC. Okay, insane. Anything DAO related should do well in the coming years. Now, people get controversial about this point, but Vitalik Buterin's mom is literally on the team. That's not why I bought it, you idiot. I buy it because of everything I just said. Optimistic rollups. They're doing Metis rollups. Basically, the whole goal of this project is to migrate apps and companies from Web 2 to Web 3. By the way, it's very scarce, 10 million supply. By the way, this is not sponsored or anything at all. I just actually been looking at this project for a while and finally dove in. Now, I'm also going to put this here. This will be in the link in the description. A great thread. We don't have time to go over all of this. Great thread, and it does get technical. Great thread on Metis DAO. Moving on. This is how I know there's a new world order coming, and there's a new financial system coming, and there's a great reset coming. Banking websites are outdated and trash. Government websites, outdated and trash. You cannot argue with those. Go on your freaking government's website and look at it. It's garbage. Go on your online banking website. It's garbage. It's from 1994 or some bullshit. Methods of paying taxes are outdated and trash. Let me select exactly what I want to fund with my tax money from my phone. Paper voting is outdated. Let me pick who I want to vote for from my phone. Put it on the blockchain so there's no arguing with it. There's no fraud in the voting. Methods for forming companies are outdated and trash. When I gotta form a company, I gotta do all this weird legal stuff that nobody can understand except the damn lawyer. Make it easier, and that will breed innovation in your country. You'll have 15-year-olds who can actually set up an entire DAO themselves. They can set up everything themselves and get going. So you can utilize these geniuses that are young geniuses. Cross-border payments, outdated and trash. They're outdated and trash. Why does it take me 7 days to send money to China and cost $30? That makes no sense when I can send an email for $0 instantly, frictionless, and free. So $0 to anywhere in the world. And they get it. Phone call. This is just one I threw in for fun. Phone call audio quality is outdated and trash. Listen to somebody talk on your phone to you. It's garbage quality. Has nobody ever thought of that? Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm going off. Paper cash. Why are we still passing paper rectangles around? Doesn't make sense. Now, obviously, all of this getting updated comes with its negatives, right? It comes with its negatives. I get it. CBDCs, I get it. No cash privacy, I get it, right? I get it. So, when I say great reset, all I mean is a cleanse of the financial system and a reset. Moving on, Fireblocks has raised $550 million in a Series E funding round. They're now valued at $8 billion. Okay, this is big. That is a big funding round. $550 million? That's huge. Okay, we have Sequoia Capital, BNY Mellon, Paradigm. Okay, big players in this. Whatever Fireblocks is, right, or whatever it becomes, is massive. It's going to be massive. Fireblocks provides institutions with an all-in-one platform that includes crypto services such as custody, access to DeFi, staking, and tokenization. Imagine we can get institutions to buy coins and stake them. Amazing, right? This is something that's needed, and I believe this is going to compete with Ripple's liquidity hub. That's just how it looks in my opinion. I've got to do more research on Fireblocks. Now, Kathy Wood must be drunk. Kathy Wood must be drunk, and I like it. Okay. Bitcoin and Ethereum will go to 50 trillion, says ARK Invest, their market cap. She says, or ARK Invest, and Kathy Wood's part of it, right? She's the head of it, says 50 trillion for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay. Bitcoin will be 28.5 trillion market cap. Ethereum possibly to $100,000 per ETH. So I just love ARK Invest, right? They invest in innovative ETFs and disruptors. They invest in disruptors, right? So this says credible or delusional. I want to know what you guys think. I think that 50 trillion is nothing in terms of market cap. I think that's easily doable for the entire crypto market cap. I think it's easily doable. I also think that there's going to be a point in time where all the normies and the newbies are saying, like, crypto's worth 50 trillion? How could that even be possible? There's not even 50 trillion in the world. Like, that will be a thing. That just vibe. I imagine, like, certain scenarios, you know? I envision future scenarios, and I can see a scenario where somebody's not understanding why crypto's worth as much as it is. Even right now, there's already, 1.6 trillion. People are like, how? 1.6 trillion? Damn. Y'all did that without the government's help? Y'all made a $2.2 trillion, $2.5 trillion industry with no help and just disrupted the entire financial system? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Okay? Yes. And it's not going away. Unusual whales. Man, I am on one in this video. If you made it this far, you're just absolutely getting pounded with info. Breaking news. Unusual whales. He's just released a full crypto trading report on congressional politicians. Look at this. Cynthia Loomis is stacking XLM. Mark Green is stacking everything on this ticker here. Michael Waltz is buying Bitcoin. Felix Barrymore has bought Dogecoin, Cello, and Link. Mary Newman has bought GBTC. Oh, man, she's scared of buying real Bitcoin. She has to buy the grayscale Bitcoin. Patrick Toomey is also scared of buying real Bitcoin. He's bought the GBTC, which is a grayscale trust, by the way, if you didn't know. Patrick Toomey also bought Link. So you can see what these politicians are buying. Cynthia Loomis is stacking them lumens. Actually, sorry, that's Bitcoin. No, I'm sorry. That's Bitcoin. Why did they make XLM and Bitcoin like the exact same blue? Okay. Never mind. Cynthia's buying Bitcoin. Moving on. That's very interesting to see them stacking crypto, though. John E. Deaton. We're ending it off with this. 17,000 messages have been sent to Congress from U.S. holders asking for an investigation. 13,000 international holders have joined the petition asking for the same. We won't stop until there's an investigation. Okay, go sign up, put your email into his website so he can stack an entire email list. But this is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I have to present both sides of everything. I have to, okay? I have to present both sides of everything. He is collecting emails for this website. It does give him future benefit. It does. I hope he's being responsible with the emails. And I would never doubt that John E. Deaton has been the most credible. Reputation is unscathed, right? Perfect. But keep sending your messages to the Congress, right? Go sign up for his petition. Put your email address, subscribe, all that stuff on his stuff, right? But this is dope. He's front running. John Deaton is front running this entire thing. Big commending to him. But honestly, in my honest opinion, this might slow down the case even more, right? Just let the script play out, man. Okay, we're getting close to 20 minutes here. Appreciate all of you. I love every single one of you. Follow IG, Twitter, join the Telegram group, and goodbye.
Still